So coronavirus fights, part 1. I was almost just in a fight with some guy because I don't know why, but since the coronavirus, people want to get so much more aggressive and lippy and like square up to you and try to be like alpha all the time. I really don't get it, because during this time you should be trying to stay away from people, not getting in people's like personal space for a fight. But I just had this guy, so I went down to my local post office, which is my local post office. I've posted there fucking years. So to preface this story, I know where the queue is. I've stood in the queue numerous times. So I went to where the queue bit was and I thought, oh, let me try the self-service machine. The self-service machine was fucked. It was like the printer's fucked, this is fucked, but they left it on the menu where you could do it. Now the thing is, when I worked in Tesco, we had the exact same self-service machine. So I opened it up, I went in the back, I took the bit out, I threaded it back through, I clicked the bit out the back and I did all the bits and bobs. Put it back down, it was like, error. You need to log in to fully go into it. So I was like, I can't log in. So I looked at the queue, I was like, oh, queue's empty, what a fucking result. Obviously coronavirus, no one's here. And I passed my last parcel, because obviously it's supposed to be locked down soon. Walking through the queue system, everything's fine, get to the front, go up to the cashier, and I just hear this guy behind me like, you know there's a queue. So I just turned around and went, excuse me, mate? And he was like, you know there's a queue, you just walk to the front. I said, I didn't walk to the front, mate, because you see that bit that's marked out for a queue that actually has the fucking metal barriers that goes around? That's the queue. That's where I was standing. He's like, no, I was standing there. I said, you may have been standing in the wrong place and calling it a queue, but I was standing here. So we had this massive fucking round. I said to him, do you know what, mate? If you were in your own makeshift queue, you go in front of me then. That's fine. And then the woman behind was obviously like pushing her baby around and that. She'd let him go in front of her. That's why he walked up straight behind me. So then she kind of looked at me all scared, and I was like, were you in the queue, darling? Like his makeshift queue. She was like, yeah. I said, that's fine. I said, you stay where you are. He was being an arse about it. If he just said to me, excuse me, mate, I'll stand there, it would have been normal. But it's the way he came up in my ear trying to shout at me. And then, yeah, then afterwards we both finished at the same time. So I said to the woman, I was like, oh, cheers, darling. I said, stay safe, have a good day. She said, oh, thank you very much. I turned around and he turned at the same time, walking out like that. So then I walked behind him and this guy darted into the fucking corner. I thought, I hate when people try to do that. Like, I wasn't trying to have an argument today. I've already had numerous arguments with customers who are trying to bulk buy stuff and not leaving anything else for anyone else. So I don't need to have arguments with other customers, do you know what I mean, in other stores. Like, and it wasn't even done by me. He just queued in, made his own makeshift queue, got people to queue behind him, which there was one person behind him. So it looked like they were both looking at the aisle. Hence why I didn't think, oh, he's made a queue. Knobhead.